All right, Steve, Peverini, Natalie, this is our humble little abode. It's a little farmhouse. I'll just take you around it. This is the cabin office. It also serves as a additional little guest room. It's got its own little bathroom and kitchenette inside. Anyway, a 1920s farmhouse, and we've done a lot to improve this place, and I'll just kind of take you around. Anyway, having a nice trailer helps with a lot of projects. Put in this for them last year. This rock is just all dead grass in front and weeds. So I pulled it all up and put in, ordered some rocks, had these rocks delivered, and kind of made it into a thing and planted some plants, and they're just going crazy. And went out in the forest and got ferns, and they're doing good. New shoots. We just got done whacking off the old branches, and the new ones are coming up. So we have these nasturtiums we planted like I don't know, 2-3 years ago. We've been here about 3+ years now, and I don't know if the lighting's good or not, but anyway, these things just come back and they'll trail clear out into the lawn. We'll have just vines of nasturtiums that'll just run, and it's just really cool. I have to move them for the mower. But what's nice about nasturtiums is you can actually put the little flower petals on, you pluck them. I used to put these when I had my restaurant on our salads. They're delicious. Got a nice peppery flavor. And did a garden this year, put it in, went out and did some logging thinning for him, and I turned them into poles. This is a fire pit I built last year, and it's gonna have a tripod with a little boom that'll lower the little grill, it's big enough to do like half a pig, and tripod will stick up top there, and it'll just be able to lower it down in. And I've done that before. So you got the little PVC little areas that the legs go into on all 3 sides of it, and just got to trim this up. It's spraying grass. I had this, I would say about 3 weeks ago, that was totally weed whacked, and I was getting ready to put that natural weed killer down, industrial vinegar or is it rock salt or whatever it is, and then some Dawn dish soap, and it kills the weeds. You don't have to worry about it polluting the ground and stuff. Anyway, still gonna do it, but don't have company, so it's not really a priority. Can't have company over. Anyway, put this garden in this year, and raised beds. So it's been a lot of fun transplanting the blueberries and raspberries and blackberries. And so I'll take you over to the amphitheater area. Oh, and I built the landlord in this compost area. So we put all our coffee grounds and organic vegetable matter and stuff in there. But now I got a tent that I set up right in this area and run power from the office out to it, and it's glamping. It's got a king size bed in it. It's just super nice, but it looks like a log cabin. It's kind of hilarious. Let's see if I have a picture of it when it's set up. But this is what I was telling you about. We got like this little natural amphitheater going on. This is kind of a nice meadow. It's part pond, seasonal pond, and it's deeper on that end, but it sometimes gets up. So we call that the Deck Dock Theater. And we had a movie last year, like I was telling you, but it's just got a natural bowl that kind of goes around, give you a better view. But we can sit with the chairs we have comfortably at least 25. I got other folding chairs that are behind here. And with everybody sitting at the table and chairs, I built this little area to hide the recycle and garbage area. When I mow it, it looks like a golf course, but built the picnic table. Seats 10 comfortably. Going to be building a that's going to go up and around this stump. I'm going to build chairs so people, about 4 people, will be able to sit around that. And I built this wood shed. We call it Jack's Woodshed Pub and Grub, and did the little rock work around it. It's out of pallets, made out of pallets. The walls are completely pallet, and bought some of the lumber to do, of course, the roof and everything. And it's all, that's not stained, that's torched. It preserves the wood. The Native Americans would always torch their wood. It would keep the termites and everything, bugs, from eating the wood, and it would just weather better. So anyway, kind of gives it a nice rustic look, but it's a full kitchen. I just kind of used it as a work area. Took the old couch and brought it out here, and it's just kind of a funky little fun area to hang out, and full kitchen. And I brewed some wine out here about 3 weeks ago. Got it up there. I made it in that stainless steel pot there. But you got the paintball gun is for the eagles fly over trying to get the cats. Story behind this freezer, it's kind of funny. And this is just I'm all about repurposing. If it's out in the weather, I don't really care if it breaks down and busts and cracks. I can just throw it on the fire and get another cheap one. But I'm the kind of person where if it's functional and it works, then I'll use it until it, falls apart or whatever. But for out here, it's perfect. I don't have to worry about people spilling stuff. And it's a home, it's not a house. This freezer is from a friend, and this is why it's funny. So he was a firefighter. I went to his graduation, 1-year graduation, and when he became a full-fledged fireman and graduated from the academy, and he had this for sale. I noticed on Facebook Marketplace, since he's my friend, I get notices, and he was just asking like $40 or something like that. And I told him, hey, I'm interested, and he says, oh, for you it's $20. So I was like, oh, cool. Well, it was all white and rusty on the front, and on the sides it was all rusty and looked like a piece of junk, right? Anyway, I put a wood handle on it. The main thing of it is for $20 I have a working freezer. Well, I brought it home on the nice trailer, and Jan looked at it and says, what is that? And it looks like a piece of crap. Where did you bring that home? Where did you even buy that money? Hopefully you didn't spend a bunch of money on that. And I'm like, just chill out, don't worry about it. Well, then I went and bought paint, and with a spray can of paint, a couple cans, just gave it kind of a new paint job. Doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. And brought it out here, hooked it up, plugged it in, and filled it up with stuff. And she was like, hey, where did you get that? That looks nice. And I was like, that was that piece of junk you were all complaining about a few months back. So, I just love it when stuff like that happens. It's like, yes. And then she's not complaining anymore, because when we play bar night, she gets her frosty mug, and I pour her a beer, and then I try to pick her up and take her home I'm her bartender, and I'm like, hey lady, you're kind of cute, can I take you home? And she plays hard to get, and I always win, because I'm just so darn handsome, so irresistible. I think she feels sorry for me. That's probably what it is. Anyway, so yeah, it was fun. I made this, and people can sit on that lower bar, and they can sit up on the stools So we're getting ready to split a beer and have some nachos or some chips and dip, and see if she'll stay with me or she'll be my girlfriend. But anyways, so you can sit all down here, watch a movie, and it's a lot of fun. I get to work on little projects, keep my mind busy, stay active. Right now I'm getting ready to work on a little knife my mom gave me, and the handle fell off of it, so I sharpened it all off. I'm going to put a new little handle on it for her. And the neighbor come full circle now. I'm working on this too. This is my bug out little trailer and container. It's going to have a solar panel on top with batteries and a little inverter, so we can be boogieing down the road, camp out, and have electricity. But a guy across the street, right across the street, has a really nice mill, and I got all this wood and a whole bunch more that's going to be delivered. I'm going to be making planter boxes out of those ones that you see. They got the white. Jan doesn't know it yet, but those are going to be like these planter boxes that are on these posts back there by the theater, right at the edge of the little meadow there. So they'll be kind of like a fence made out of flower beds, so it'll look really cool. And anyways, built her these little cedar flower boxes this year. Got nasturtiums and other plants in there, and built the landlord this fence last year, a couple years ago. And excuse the unmowed lawn. It's spring, or it's summer now, but we've been having rain, and you have to mow it like every week, at least once. It was twice a week, but yeah, put those in a day, put that fence in. They loved it. So we've been improving their property quite a bit, and they says we're the best renters they've ever had. So that's a good witness, I guess. Well, I don't guess, I know it is. Anyway, this is a little guest house. Upstairs is a cool little place. It's like an Airbnb, so people can come here, they can stay there, they can stay upstairs, they can camp out in the big huge tent cabin. And it actually has a print, so it looks like a log cabin. I'll try and find a picture and send out to you. But it's got a king-size bed that fits in it, and a little coffee table at the side of the bed, and little lights, and power runs out to it. So it's just a lot of fun. And then I got the hanging lights. I forgot to show you that. Jan and I will come out here, and we'll sit at night and turn on the lights, and just set up so people can all hang out. It's got a nice ambiance. And just visit, and we just come out here. We'll sit out here and drink our coffee and take in the birds tweeting. So it's just a nice, relaxing, comfortable place that Jan and I have. So you are welcome at our campfire, you two. So whenever you're up here, you know you have a place to stay. All right, love you guys. Over and out. Stay safe, take care, and love you both. All right. If I don't see you before then, I'll see you in the new world. All right, brother and sister. Take care. Over and out.